Speaker to Young. Explain 3-month delay. Taking too long to answer questions on Venezuela trips. House Speaker Bridget Aniset George has issued a formal request for Energy Minister Stuart Young to explain the delay in answering a question about his official travels and meetings in Venezuela over the past 3 years. The inquiry was raised by Orapush East MP Dr. Rudal Munilal, who filed the question on September 13, 2024. In a letter dated December 12, 2024, Aniset George expressed concern that despite being placed on the Parliament's order paper for written response by November 15, 2024, the question remained unanswered. Dr. Rudal Munilal filed question in September. Orapush East MP Dr. Rudal Munilal. Furthermore, during a House sitting on December 9, 2024, the question remained outstanding. This has prompted the Speaker to act within the standing orders and demand an explanation from Young. She stated, in accordance with Standing Order 2913 of the House of Representatives, I am to request your reasons for the delay in answering question number 9, the letter stated. I would appreciate it if you could indicate when the response to the question would be provided to the House. The Speaker has set a deadline for the minister's response, requesting that it be submitted by December 20, 2024. The question filed by Munilal pertains to Young's official trips to Venezuela between April 2021 and July 2024. Specifically, the inquiry seeks a detailed breakdown of the following. A. The number of occasions on which Minister Young traveled to Venezuela during this period. B. The official agenda for each meeting held. C. A list of all officials present at each meeting. D. A breakdown of the costs incurred by the government of Trinidad and Tobago for the minister's travel, accommodation, and other expenses associated with each visit. The deadline for answering the question had initially been set for October 22, 2024, but was deferred by the minister. Accountability. Contacted yesterday, Munilal told the Express that this continued delay has raised questions about accountability and transparency regarding the minister's international engagements. This also suggests that the PNM-Maduro nexus is secretive and clandestine. The excessive noise rebuttal by the Prime Minister over the State of Forces Agreement, SOFA, is not unrelated to the failure to disclose the whereabouts of Minister Young in Venezuela, he said. Munilal said the Speaker's letter underscores the importance of providing timely and comprehensive answers to parliamentary inquiries, especially when they pertain to matters of public expenditure and official duties. He said he awaited Young's response, and he hoped the minister did not continue to avoid being accountable to the people and the Parliament. In July, Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley praised Young for his success in Venezuela. At a post-cabinet meeting, Rowley said government had secured a 20-year lease from Venezuela to obtain gas from the Coquina field. He noted then that Young had just returned from Venezuela with the good news. Coquina has now been signed and sealed, said Rowley. He said this meant that Trinidad and Tobago now had 2 substantial fields, the Lower Manatee Field, of proven gas available, to ensure that we have a future in keeping Point Leasis at an operational level and keeping the country in the hydrocarbon business. The Prime Minister said the relationship between TNT and Venezuela was one of great value. We have declared the Caribbean as a zone of peace, and we trust that would be so for time immemorial, he said.